We have a lot of positive referrals to share this morning. Our first is a Mariana Wilson who was nominated by Mrs. Moore. Mrs. Moore says, Mariana is a joy to teach, and she loves to learn. She cares for others and sets a great example. Brenaya Evans was nominated by Mrs. Whitney. She says, Brenaya is a role model for our class. She follows our code of conduct, is kind and helpful, and always takes pride in her work. Aiden Carter was nominated by Mrs. Bennett. She says Aiden has been working really hard and is a very good friend. Caden Sargent was nominated by Mrs. Mowry. She says Caden always comes in with a smile and offers to help before I can even ask for it. Christopher Washington. His teacher says Christopher is a great role model for his classmates. He always follows the Wildcat Pledge and helps clean up centers without being asked. He ignored a classmate who wasn't doing the right thing. He didn't let it bother him. Way to go, Christopher. Keep it up. Janasia Dixon was nominated by Mrs. Quillen. She says Janasia is so sweet and respectful. She always uses her manners. So proud of you, Janasia. Demaya Jones. Her teacher says Demaya has great enthusiasm and attitude for everything we do in class. Her excellent attitude is reflected in the work she does. Jocelyn Johnson received 2 positive referrals. The first one says Jocelyn has shown respect to all her classmates and teachers. She is working hard and shown a great attitude. Her second referral was from Mrs. McLaughlin. She says Jocelyn was very kind and respectful to others during reading groups. Josiah Wright was nominated by Mrs. Jelly. Josiah is such a respectful, hardworking student. He always walks through the door ready to learn new things. Kylia Matthews was nominated by Mrs. Mowry. Kylia has been working really hard in kindergarten and does a great job following the rules. Kaya Brumskin. Kaya was nominated by Mrs. Carvel. She says Kaya is always sweet to her peers and helpful to everyone. She is always going out of her way for others. Madison Neal was also nominated by Mrs. Carvel. Madison is very respectful to adults and her peers. She is very hardworking and is always trying her best. Mina Alleman was nominated by Ms. Harrison. Mina is an awesome student. She is a hard worker and takes pride in her work. Rachel Carver was nominated by Mrs. Quillen. Rachel is always there to help someone. Whenever someone falls or drops something, Rachel is so helpful. Sabriana Medina was nominated by Miss Finlayson. Sabriana was the last student left at dismissal, and she cleaned up the classroom without being asked. Thank you. Shine Dennis was nominated by Mrs. Truitt. Every afternoon, she helps shut down computers and iPads after her class finishes with them. Tamar Hodges was nominated by Ms. Finlayson. Tamar has been doing a great job following school and classroom expectations. She has a super attitude to start this year. Tyler Croswell was nominated by Ms. Harrison. Tyler is a responsible student and an awesome helper. Great job, students.